All right guys, what we have here in the industry is known as a spinning bike. This is a very popular piece of training equipment. As a PT, you've got to be all over knowing how to set this bike up correctly for your clients. It takes 1 second to perform an exercise well, and only takes 1 second to perform it not so well. So I'm going to get Adrian to jump up on this spinning bike, okay? And just start pedaling around for us, Adrian. Okay, now, if you're a PT that doesn't know what they're doing, okay, and you think that's okay for your client to pedal around in this position, you are making a grave error. You're actually being negligent, okay? The bend here at the knee is far too great, all right? This is not going to do anything well for the client, all right? All we're going to do here is aggravate their patella. The knee is flexed far too much. So we're going to get Adrian to stop. We're going to jump off this bike and we're going to take you guys through how to set up your individual client, okay, on the exercise spinning bike. Now, this bike, which is a Tomahawk bike made by Matrix, it's one of the best that you can get. And you must remember, not all spinning bikes are the same, okay? This one has got 4 adjustment points. We've got 2 vertical adjustments, the headstock height and the seat height, and then we also have what's known in cycling as your fore and aft positions. We can move the seat horizontally, forward and back, and we can move the handlebars forward and backwards, okay? So, what we need to do, the most important one is the seat height. So if you just stand next to the seat, general rule of thumb is you want the seat to be in line with the top of your hip, okay? So Adrian, I'll just get you to come around here and stand next to that. All right, now I'll find that hip bone, okay? So with this adjustment point here, okay, we've got this pop pin, all right? I am going to take that up to about there. Now, this has a marking down the side going from 0 all the way down to 23. I've stopped that at 15. As a PT, you're going to mark down a seat height 15, so you know how to set your clients up quickly each and every time. Now I'll get Adrian to jump on, okay? It's still not 100%, but it's a rough guide. Now, I'm going to get Adrian to pedal around nice and slowly, and the key to look for is the bend in the knee, okay? At the bottom of the stroke, so I'll get you to stop there, all right? If we get these cranks, guys, at 6 o'clock and 12 o'clock, and if you take the cranks up, bend for me, mate, take the cranks up, you've got 3 and 9 o'clock. So looking side on, we've got a clock face, 12, 6, 3 and 9. At 6 o'clock, at the bottom of the pedal stroke, we want about a 5 or 10 degree bend at our knee, okay? So let's just pedal around, Adrian. So when we see that pedal coming down at the bottom at 6 o'clock, we want that slight bend at the knee, about 5 to 10 degree bend. Now, if I had that seat too high, just stand and step forward. If I had that seat too high, say at 20, which is what I cycle off, when Adrian pushes around, you're going to see that his knee's fully extended before he even gets to the bottom of the stroke, okay? So he's not going to be able to generate enough power through that. So, off you go, mate. And I'll take this back to where we had it. Okay. So there is the seat height done. Handlebar height is very easy, okay? For beginners, we want to get the top of the handlebar to be level with the top of the seat. So just step back for us, mate, and I'll take this up. This will go to its maximum. That is in that position there. So you've got that height roughly in the same height as the seat post. Okay. Put your hands just there for us. All right. There's our 2 heights for the handlebars and the seat. We're ready to go. Now, the fore and aft positions. Okay. I'll get Adrian to jump back off the bike now. This seat post, that's what we call neutral, okay? You can go that far forward, you can go that far back. When you move this, you need to move this, okay? So, we'll get them back both to neutral. We'll get Adrian back up on the bike. Okay, now, mate, just take your hands off, okay? I want you to get the cranks at 3 and 9 on the clock face, that's it there. Okay, so we're looking at the lead leg here. Now from this position, Adrian, if he looks down over the front of his knee, he should just be able to see his toe, okay? He says he can, so that's very good. If he couldn't, that's when we make these micro adjustments, this way or that way. Now, putting our hands here, this is what's known as the seated position in spinning, okay? So this is where you do a lot of your spinning work. Now, there's another position in spinning where the hands are going to go to the front here. Put your hands there, okay? And you're going to come up out of the saddle. Do that for me and start pedaling, okay? And this is called a standing climb. Now, we want to make sure there's clearance between the handlebars and the thighs. Okay? So it's looking a little bit too close for comfort for me there, okay? So I'll get Adrian to go back, all right? I'm just going to adjust this ever so slightly. All right. 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock again, you should still be able to see the tip, so sit back there, mate. 3 and 9, yep. Still can see the tip, beautiful, okay. So we've only moved that an inch, and that's all we need. Hands back here, and feel a lot more comfortable. Yep. Got a lot more clearance between the top of his thigh and the handlebars, okay. No need to do this adjustment here. And that's how we set up our bike. We take note of the numbers on the adjustment points, we mark them down on our client's file, and we're ready to go each and every time, and we're setting our client up for success, not injury. That's how we set up the spinning bike.